So that's Chris. I'm Pocky. Pocky and Chris. No, wait. So our top 10 list this week is top 10 disasters, historically speaking, that happened because of cons or things that happened in cons.
We really love cons, but sometimes they can be quite dangerous, as you can tell.
Yes.
Lead us off.
So the London fog, caused by industrial industry, killing hundreds of people? No. It was caused because the London steampunk community tried to get a little too hardcore in their London LARPing of steampunk, killing hundreds of people.
Be careful when you're in your steampunk attire. You can overdo it.
Yeah, indeed.
Number 9, Pompeii. We used to think that it was this giant volcano coming down upon the people, and why would they live right next to a volcano that's about to explode on them? But no, in reality, it was the first and fortunately only Minecraft LARP that ever existed.
Unfortunately, they did find lava. Unfortunately, no one was smart enough to put the diamond blocks around it to prevent the city from getting smothered.
It's always about the diamond blocks.
Okay, one of the greatest tragedies that ever happened, almost recently got recreated, the 1930 stock crash. Well, that was not because of bad management of money and everything. It was because Lucas announced the re-release of Star Wars toys, devaluing all Star Wars toys previously, meaning... Sorry, trees.
Don't die on me, Pocky!
I won't die! Not dying!
Yes, originally Star Wars toys were nice and collectible and in there. Oh, who cared? None of us kept them in the packaging. But then they got re-released and everything went to pot. The value just dropped out.
Unfortunately, causing massive, untold destruction, of course.
Right. Now, at number 7, the Great Blackout of 1965. Power outages across the board, across the eastern seaboard all the way up into Canada, right?
Yes. New York, 7 surrounding states, and parts of Canada were totally blacked out for several days, leaving over 300,000 people stuck in subways and trains and elevators throughout most of New York and major cities.
At the same time, it was the largest gathering of Descent players in a single LAN tournament known to man. Hopefully, Descent players have found other games to play, and we won't have that again.
Also, remember what 1960s computers were like? Think about seven large buildings full of computers, each eating up enough power to power a small nation. Number 6 for us, the Dust Bowl, was one of the great natural tragedies of this country. Due to you Pokemon collectors collecting too many grass-type Pokemon. Shame on all of you.
We need the grass. Look, you gotta. There are other Pokemon here. We don't just need to focus on one. What else could be wrong when you start going crazy like that?
And besides, they're all weak against fire type. I know you were fighting the Water Badge gym at the time, but seriously, next one is fire. Your grass Pokemon ain't gonna do nothing.
Spread out, branch out. Number 5, the Roanoke colony. First colony to America, completely disappeared?
Vanished.
No, they went to Gen Con and could not find their way home.
Still missing to this day, possibly members of a tribe in Florida. Stonehenge used to be a great tall building. This is our number 4 entry. Well, it used to be a great theater until, of course, the first ever Doctor Who convention got a hold of it. Then it was completely decimated. What you see left standing is actually the pillars for what the favorite doctors were. Great debates thing, and many colonies, many families died to the great debate of Baker versus Tennant.
Which still goes on.
To this day.
Hopefully in much more minor circumstances.
Indeed.
At number 3, we have the Salem witch trials. What we thought historically is a bunch of folks getting out of hand and thinking...
With religious prosecution, possibly going after some land for money.
Right.
No.
In reality, it was the largest ever debate of Team Edward versus Team Jacob. And fortunately, I'm on Team Helsing, so we're okay there.
Number 2, the Black Plague. Truly one of the most devastating moments in all of our history. Destroying millions of lives, killing millions of more people. Of course, leading up to the Renaissance because of all the money and things. But what caused the Black Plague? Recently, scientists have said it was guinea pigs that were brought over poorly from China. This is not true. Rather, guinea pigs was actually the name of a convention, the first major ever Gamers Con. That's right, we're using Gamer Funk and GamerCon Flu for causing the Black Plague.
It's important when you go to a con Use proper hygiene. Take a moment, step away from your game, and take a bath.
Also, drink, and eat properly. And our number one great disaster caused by con events.
Hit it, Pocky.
It's World War I, the war to end all war. The war that would also eventually lead to World War II was started over a Warhammer 40k tournament that ended with a rules debate. As we all know, Franz Ferdinand himself was a great Imperial player. Of course, when you also start getting some of the Polish players and some of the diehard English players involved, this only led to a giant skirmish breaking out at GamersCon or another major gaming convention at the time, leading to, of course, the beginning of World War I. Do not let historians tell you otherwise.
Remember, if you're going to go Warhammer, stick with the fantasy stuff. Relax a little bit. To heck with 40K.
So,
This everybody else in the room here giving me the same in reverse.
Well, I would say go with War Machine. It's less expensive and more entertaining.
Neither one has lizard men. Stick with fantasy.
Actually, I have Crocodile Men in mind.